From New Hanover County Schools Television, powered by students, this is your school news.
Welcome to Your School News. I'm Meg Pewitt.
And I'm Caleb Hall. Topping our newscast. Student Advisory Roundtable met with Superintendent, High School Mathematics Contest held on UNCW campus, and State Superintendent Mark Johnson visits local elementary school.
Our top story this week, Superintendent Dr. Tim Markley met with the Student Advisory Council for the second roundtable discussion. Over the course of the school year, the group has given input and insight to the Board of Education and the superintendent. With the full report on the second meeting is YSN reporter Mary Hull.
Each quarter of the school year, Superintendent Dr. Markley and members of the Board of Education meet with students from all of the high schools who made up Student Advisory Board. At the meeting, the students received a presentation from Kristen Jackson, Director of Student Support Services. Safety was a large concern at the meeting from both the students and staff, and she led a discussion on anti-violence and how students felt about their schools. Safety was also a topic of the meeting that weighed on everyone's minds after the recent school shooting in Florida.
The safety and security of the school. Our SROs do a great job and their sergeant does a great job. I personally would like to see a few more in the schools, and then I would also like to see more drills in a sense, because we have our firefighting drills, we have like the tornado drills, but there's a lot of school shootings going on. So even if it was a drill where like the SROs would go around with the principal and do like blanks to give the students like a chance to kind of like see what that would feel like and then react.
The student advisory meeting was a great way for those making decisions about school system to hear directly and candidly from the students who are often the most affected by those decisions. A wide range of discussions occurred throughout the meeting, such as the need for more school counselors and overcrowding at schools. Each student member shared their opinions as well as their concerns of their peers.
In terms of representing Laney, I feel that our huge population is a big concern. We are the most crowded high school in the county, and that's a big concern for us. And also safety, because with a huge population, I want to make sure that every single student, or over 2,000 students, are safe. And I want to find out the best way to do that from Dr. Markley and from Dr. Holliday and from everybody on the Board of Education.
Dr. Markley and the board members really listened to the students and took what they had to say to heart. It was a very informative meeting for them. With safety as the top priority for everyone, it helped them to see the students' perspective. Like past Student Advisory Council meetings, it helped provide a new perspective to school system decisions makers and allowed students an outlet to share ideas and voice concerns. Superintendent Dr. Markley plans to meet with the council again this school year. Reporting for Your School News, this is Mary Hull.
New Hanover County Schools participated in the annual UNCW High School Mathematics Contest. Students participated in a comprehensive 80-minute, 30-question examination. The 30 problems were multiple choice with 5 possible answers. We have a report on this year's winners.
The High School Mathematics Contest included various topics in high school mathematics, such as algebra, plane geometry, trigonometry, and analysis, as well as mathematical reasoning and general mathematical knowledge. Participating schools were grouped into 2 divisions based on the size of the school. Larger divisions were Division I, and smaller schools were Division II. The following are New Hanover County winners. Overall, John T. Hoggard High School won the 39th Annual High School Mathematics Contest, with Daniel Cheng taking 2nd place, Terry Hahn in 3rd, Daniel O. in 4th, and Daniel Brandon in 5th. All 4 of these students qualified for the state finals. From Laney High School, Ray Keene placed 8th and qualified for state. The Wildcats of New Hanover High School came in 3rd in Division I, and Corbin Jones placed 7th and qualified for state. Taking 1st place in Division II was the team from Isaac Bear Early College High School. Team members Ben Latter, Eston Brinkley, Hannah Azizi, and Owen Dean took 1st. 2nd and 3rd place was a tie. All 4 of these students qualified for the state finals. The team from Wilmington Early College High School came in 3rd in Division II. The state finals will be held at the North Carolina School of Science and Math in Durham. Reporting for Your School News, this is Peter Periwinkle.
State Superintendent Mark Johnson recently traveled down from Raleigh to Williams Elementary. It was a ceremonial visit as he presented a check to teachers for student reading supplies. YSN reporter Johan Yellow was on hand and has the full report.
State Superintendent Mark Johnson has been going around the state visiting schools to see the great things happening in them. His stop here in Wilmington was at Williams Elementary, and it was particularly exciting because of the recent announcement of a $5 million award that is going to be sent out to the schools. Every kindergarten through second grade teacher will receive $200 to purchase reading supplies such as workbooks, composition books, pencils, and reading books. The funding is part of the Read to Achieve program, and each teacher gets to decide what reading supplies to buy for their class.
It also was great to hear from them how excited they are about having these funds to be able to buy more materials for in the classroom and potentially the books to send home with students. That was very nice for us to come get out of Raleigh, get out here to a school that is not right next to the state capitol, to hear how the work we're doing in Raleigh is helping them help our students learn how to read.
During his visit, State Superintendent Johnson toured the school and visited with the students. He also took part in a check presentation ceremony with Williams students and school principal Amy Oots. The school presented Mr. Johnson with a spirit shirt and told him how much the extra money means to the teachers and the students.
Just having extra support, especially from our community and our state, it just kind of makes us feel valued and that what we're doing is valuable and our kids are really going to benefit from it. So it means a lot to be able to bring that into our school and our classroom and then out into the community, because what we provide with them here, they're going to take home with them and they're going to use for the rest of their lives.
The Read to Achieve program was started by the North Carolina General Assembly a few years ago. Over $60 million goes out to focus on the K-3 reading education. Along with the extra money for each classroom, the program provides extra diagnostics materials, extra teacher training, and gives children the opportunity to have free reading and writing summer camps, which will help them achieve in the summer months. State Superintendent Johnson hopes the money helps assure that all students are able to succeed despite the challenges they face, and that money in Raleigh gets to be used at the classroom level. Williams Elementary was excited by his visit, and every teacher receiving money has made plans on how to spend it best to meet the needs of their students. Reporting for Your School News, this is Johan Yellow.
This is Your School News on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news at www.nxcs.net. Welcome back to Your School News. I'm Caleb Hall. The Regional Science Olympiad, hosted and staged by UNCW, brought young scientists from middle and high schools across southeastern North Carolina together to compete in a variety of STEM-based events, with the report for teams and contestants who won and will advance to the state competition is YSN reporter Mary Hull.
The Regional North Carolina Science Olympiad tournament was held at UNCW in March with 30 high school teams and 39 middle school teams competing for team awards and bids to the state tournament. We have all the winners in the B and C divisions. In the first Division B, Roland Grice took third place overall, while first place winners from Roland Grice were Justin Guo and Sarthak Mishra in Crime Busters. Taking first in Dynamic Planet were Priya Patel and Uma Volti. First in Hovercraft went to Nolan Savad and Priya Patel. The meteorology team were Finian Long and Sawyer Komen. Roland Grice students Sarthak Mishra took second place in optics, while third place awards went to Francine Wei and Nia Noble in ecology. Francine Wei and Umwelti in microbe mission, Finian Long and Sawyer Komen in rocks and minerals. And the final third place award went to Roland Grice team of Justin Guo and Sivan Patel in thermodynamics. It was Noble Middle School that took fourth place overall in Division B. The team took home medals in herpetology, hovercraft, potions and poisons, and writer do it. In fifth place overall in Division B was Murray Middle. Their team took first place in duct tape challenge, second in disease detectives, and third place in honors right stuff. Over 60 students placed in the top spots in the high school Division C. It was Isaac Bear Early College that took first place overall in the division. First place winners included Aiden Narvaz Mungia, Bailey Bordeaux, David Link, Tara Neufeld, Grayson Sister, Owen Dean, Bader Carbot, John Paul Contawine, Kendall Chodnicki, and Tommy Esposito. Silver medals for second place went to Sam Izzo, Zane Dash, John Paul Cantawine, Emily Katz, Susie Cantawine, Sophia Miller, and Meredith Ho. Finally, third place honors went to Aiden Narvaz Mungia, Bailey Bordeaux, Grayson Sister, and Kendall Chodnicki. It was Hoggard High School that placed second overall in Division C. Their students won awards in astronomy, codebusters, forensics, herpetology, hovercraft, material science, micromission, and mousetrap vehicle. The third place overall Division C winner was Laney High School. They took first place in Dynamic Planet, second in mousetrap vehicle, first place in optics, and second in Write It, Do It. Rounding out Division C, it was Ashley High School, clinching fourth place overall. They took home 7 medals for Chem Lab, Forensic Science, Helicopter, Hovercraft, Ping Pong Parachute, Remote Sensing, and Thermodynamics. Congratulations to all the teams and contestants at this year's Regional Science Olympiad. Good luck at the state tournament in April. Reporting for Your School News, this is Mary Hull.
The New Hanover County Board of Education is accepting letters of interest and resumes for a vacancy in one of the 4 positions appointed by the Board of Education to serve on the Cape Fear Community College Board of Trustees. The term of office is 4 years. Regular meetings are held on the 4th Thursday of every month at 4:00 p.m. in the boardroom at Cape Fear Community College. Interested applicants should submit a letter of interest and resume to the New Hanover County Board of Education. The deadline to submit the required documentation is noon on Monday, April 30th. Please include in your letter of interest the reasons why you aspire to be appointed to the skills you will bring to the office. The board will review the documentation and select candidates to interview.
Hoggard senior Ryan Church has been a member of the Health Occupation Students of America State since he was a freshman, and this year he is the president of the club, which serves as an introduction to students wishing to pursue careers in the medical field. Over the past several weeks, with the help of Coastal Horizon and the What Clinic, Ryan and his project partner, Mackenzie Payne, have been working on their state leadership project that will be presented and compete at the HOSA state competition in Greensboro later this month. Their project focuses on the dangers and problems that our community is facing with opioid abuse. In preparation for the event, Ryan and Mackenzie gave presentations to Hoggard's health science classes, as well as the nursing fundamentals class. During the presentations, the duo educated their peers on the dangers of opiums, what are considered opiums, and the lifelong effects they can have on the body. The duo concluded with early warning signs that opioid abusers might have, as well as how to reach out and help friends, family, and peers if they are suspected of abusing the drugs.
Check out these trending stories on the school system's website. Teachers at Ogden Elementary took a pie to the face for charity on Pie Day. The Spanish teacher at Isaac Bear collaborated with Wilmington Early College to teach salsa dancing. Bradley Creek Elementary features an Art in Our Environment Academy where students use natural mediums to create art and understand the benefits of recycling.
And always, trending is Your School News on Facebook and Twitter.